What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy out here with another comic review. So we're back at it with the Red Hood Outlaws, episode 38. This would be a double one, as Patrick R. Young and Nico Vascunin decide to bless us with a double chapter release. And so far, since the end of the current arc with Artemis's friend, going through some issues. All three of the outlaws have decided to go on their personal journeys to settle some issues they have before they reunite. And so, with Artemis, she went to a fight club. Bazaar went to a concert, found himself a bro to bro out to some music, and then we get to Jason, who, at the end of the last chapter that they were together, decided to make a call to Dick Grayson. And so he's in Bloodhaven. And so I didn't expect to get a call from you. Didn't expect to call you. And so we have Bloodhaven Billiards open at a bar. And here we see that Dick Grayson is here. Looks pretty cool. It's like, it's been a while since I kicked someone's ass in pool. And then Jason is like, well, you'll be waiting a bit longer. And so my man scratched, unfortunately. And then Jason's like, hey, give me another beer. And so they're just making small talk, playing some pool. I really like this, like that, and whatnot. And Dick Grayson showcasing that I am indeed the most acrobatic of the Robins to have ever come through Batman. And he hits the 8-ball, quarter park it. And Jason's like, you know what? I prefer darts. Like, I love targets. And then, Grayson's like, yeah, all right then, let's do it. So they both, hit their targets, no competition. So they're having a beer. And they try to, like, they know the small talk, and so, like, so how's, Dick's like, yeah, great. And I love how, I guess, Patrick R. Young is keeping it ambiguous as to who Grayson right here proposed to. And we just see big Dick Grayson trying to settle down. Didn't see it coming. I'm happy for you two. You've always both supported me, even at my worst. That's what family's for. Sure. But hey, I'm not the only one spitting kitten around here. You've got Artemis. That's a good thing. And he's like, the best thing. She's got eyes that I can stare into the sun, man. I get it. Love seeing Dick and Jason get into it. Redheads, am I right? Now that gets to the point where people are going to say, is it Babs or is it Starfire? But judging how, it's hard to also say that. You could say that Babs and Starfire have both supported Jason in their own ways. With Starfire, if this is to go by the New 52, was on Jason's team. If it's Babs, who's obviously had contact with Jason through Batman. But we get to the point of why did you call me? And, Jason's like, you know why I called. And he's talking about Bruce. And he's like saying, hey, look, if you're coming to me to talk about Bruce, you're greatly mistaken, bro. I can't give you any advice on that. But Jason's like, it's not fair. He holds everything against me, no matter how much I change. Even as Robin, if I ever drew blood, he'd ground me. Judging by, I've never gotten a fair shake from Bruce at all. He's never treated me, with the respect I think I deserved. And Jason's like, you were more violent than I ever was. And Grayson was like, yeah, I was the first. I was first. He had higher standards for you. I know it's not fair. But he's like saying, honestly, I think you're scared of him. Because you're more like him than any of us, which is something I get. Me and Patrick Young are on the same wavelength like this. Which is why I always believe that if there's ever a story, if there's somebody who really would take the mantle of Batman after Bruce, it wouldn't be Tim Drake. We already know Dick Grayson's against wanted, but I can always see Jason becoming the next Batman. And I like this because you're more like him than any of us, pretty much. And even Batman doesn't always like what he sees, which is, understandable, makes sense. And they used to Jason the Pondering. It's like, it's been 10 years since I was Robin. That projection gets old. It's like, he puts more people in the hospital than all of us combined, but he can still be the best of us. And and so are you. So, Jason really likes that. It's like, just talk to him. And so, you know what? A couple guys come in, they want to play pool. And it's like, yeah, you're on a better team, so good that the brothers are uniting with that. To be continued. Patrick Young, Nico Bascunin, the Peoples are at it again. Really like it. But then we get to the next episode, which is what the heck? My bad, my bad, folks. My bad. Well, I seem to be having some issues. I managed to read. I managed to read 39. Man, that's a pretty good filler. Just talking about Artemis, settling down, trying to find a new way to like focus not on fighting anymore, but focus on herself. She gains in a lot of activities. It's pretty good, and then of course she meets a new mystery character that is supposedly an old Superman character from 2000. But where do I want to stop this? Yeah, we'll stop it here. Brothers talking. This is good filler. I think Patrick Young does a good job in making a solid filler to give the main plot to breathe. This pretty much goes into the psychology of Batman and Red Hood. I think that's why Dick says, "Hey, you're more like him. Both of you are more alike than you would know, than you would like to admit." And I think Patrick Young gets that part of the Red Hood that essentially Jason is essentially maybe what Bruce would have been without the guidance of Alfred. Bruce probably would have gone on the streets, probably would have known crime, might have been the criminal element. You can see that Jason represents Bruce without maybe Alfred, and that he represents a Batman without his no kill rule. And Bruce can see himself in both scenarios. Um, it's very much like that. This was a very good conversation, very good talk. Really liked it. I give this a good 9 out of 10. Fantastic. The art's good. The writing is on par. Patrick R. Young really does get Jason, very much so. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below to tell me what you think. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics like this and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll have more videos up when I can. Peace.